Hello. I feel like I always have to do something with my hands when I like jump on here. Okay, so today we're going to do this look, obviously. Little St. Patrick's Day moment. And we are going to use the burger palette. So I'm super excited for that. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm a little bit of a handful. So, I'm sorry, but I'm a mom, in case you didn't know that. So you will hear kids and TV in the background this whole video probably. What can I do? All right. Like I said, subscribe, comment, turn your bell notification on, follow me on Instagram, let's chit chat. Other than that, let's get into this look.
Sorry ass DJ.
Okay, so as you can see by the title, obviously we're doing a little green moment for St. Patrick's Day, which I was gonna do a green video anyway, and then somebody said do St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So we're gonna use the burger palette. As always, sorry if my stuff is flipped. This is my left side. I'm using the front of my phone so it flips everything. I have a piece of tape on my face because I like to do my eyeshadow that way. So first, this is the palette we're gonna use, obviously. I'm going to prime with the Morphe concealer. I love to prime my lid with a white line, with a white concealer, because, you know, I don't have the money for fancy stuff, so I'm just going to use what I have. Alright, so now that my lid is primed, honestly, I didn't need to put it on my lid part because we're going to do a cut crease anyway. But we're going to go in first with, what brush am I using? I'm going to use this tiny brush. This is the JH40. I like it because, it's like pointy and small, so it's going to get my crease nicely. So we're going to dip into Spinach, which is this bottom green shade. And we're going to apply this like right above my crease. I'm using my mirror that's like hella far away right now, so I'm sorry if I look down or look away. I'm just gonna bring that all the way down into my inner corner. I want this pigmented, so I'm gonna keep picking up some of the product, but honestly, like, that's really pigmented. These Glamlite palettes are some of my absolute favorites. They are 2020 goals. If you want to know what my 2020 beauty goals are, Glamlite is my goal. All the way. All the way. All right, and I am flinging it out a little bit out towards my brow, out towards where that tape is. And this color, honestly, it doesn't have to be that pretty. We're going to blend other shades into it, and it's going to become lighter. So I wiped my brush off. I honestly have a Lightning McQueen blanket over me, and I just kind of swirled it on there. But if you don't want to do that and you want to actually clean your brush, Anissa Beauty has a really good spray. It's a dry spray, so you spray it on your brush, and then you wipe your brush off, and your brush is dry. So it's amazing. So next I'm going to dip into Avocado. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to place it right above, kind of on the, what was this one called? On the Spinach, but a little above it. See how that it's just slightly lighter, a little bit of a different undertone. This one's kind of more of like a pukey green. The other one's more of like a bright green. And I'm just putting that right along the edge to diffuse that a little bit, because then we're going to pick up a yellow. Look at that. Just enough. So next we're going to pick up Mustard, which is this yellow color right up here. Y'all, look at these nails. Aren't those cool? I got them from Walmart. And same brush, and I'm just going to buff that out. You can pick up a bigger brush with my other eye. I did end up picking up this JH34, and buffing it out a little more because I picked up more mustard just because I didn't want it so green, but I still wanted the green to be there. And I bring mine all the way down into my inner corner. Of course, you don't have to do that. It depends on your eye shape. Okay, so now that is just blended out. Simple, super simple. I'm going to take a little bit of my, I don't know how to say this, micellar. I'm going to take some of this water. Mine is from the brand Pharmacy. It is a direct sales company. So if you have a pharmacy girl, I do recommend this. And I'm going to put it on a little cotton round. This is how I like to do my cut crease when I want my base white. So I'm going to take this little flat brush. I couldn't tell you where it's from. And then I'm just going to carve out where I want my cut crease with my little makeup remover. And then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe concealer and put that over. And then we will be back because this is going to take me a while because it needs to be perfect. Let me just say. Okay, I have my concealer on my lid. Next, we're going to dip into the James Charles palette. I love the white that is in this palette. If I can open it. So, we're just going to dip into this white on this brush. This is a flat JH41. Obviously, you can tell I used it before. And I'm going to pick up a very generous amount of this. Like, we're not going light on the white. Like, this is a lot. It's going to get on my face. That's why my face is not done. And then, you see how bad that creased? Then we're just going to go over this concealer first and kind of tap it out with the white. And then go back and fill it all in. Alright, so now the white is on there. Let me put this palette aside. Next, we're going to go back into the burger. So I love this palette, guys. I just love it. And we're going to pick up, I think it's Pickles. We're going to use Pickles. It's a shimmery green. But this is what I'm going to use as my liner. And I'm picking it up on just like a small pencil-y brush. This is the M443. And then I'm literally just going to make my liner with this green. Okay, so the green is on there, looking real cute, but we are not done. You see this gold? We're going to add gold. If I can figure out where I put it, right here. This is, again, by Pharmacy. This is pretty much, I'm using it because I have it. I really like their liquid liners, I will say that. They're one of my favorites. This is the metallic. I don't know what shade it is. I don't know if it's gold. I don't know if it's a different shade because they have a couple different ones, but this is what I'm going to use. Let me do this mirror again so that it is close. So I have some on here and I'm going to trace where the white touches the green at the top. So I'm going to start in the middle and go to the outside and then go from the inside and meet it in the middle. When I do my inner corner, I am bringing it all the way down just so that my entire lid is traced in that gold. Okay, so that was simple, right? Easy. It like is picking up right here more than anything, even though it's like even. The light is just picking up the spot. So it does look bad, but I promise it actually doesn't. Okay, So next we're going to throw on some lashes. I'm going to use my burger lashes to go with my burger palette. Look at my hand. Look at my tan. Jeez, guys, I look really bad. These are in cheeseburger. So these are like more your cat eye effect. But I figured it's only fitting to use my burger lashes with my burger palette. So we're going to throw these on. We're going to line my, what is this called? My lash line a little bit with a black liner. Again, this one's from Pharmacy. I cannot find a black pencil liner that I can say I love. I haven't found one. I have a whole thing of them and I cannot find one. So if you have a pencil that you love, please drop it in the comments so that I can pick it up and try it. But we're going to throw those on and we'll be right back. Lashes are on. We're going to move into the face. So I'm going to try the TikTok makeup application. So I'm going to use this as my moisturizer. This is the Pixi Glotion Day Dew. This is like one of my favorite products because it kind of has like a little pearliness to it. I'm sorry about my hands. My vanity has stuff all over it. And I'm really hoping this black does not get on my face. Okay, so you guys know how to apply moisturizer. Apply it to your face. All right. That is on, looking glowy. Next, it said use your favorite translucent setting powder. So I just got a new Fit Me one. The shade is probably too light for me right now with me trying to get my tan off. Ooh, that's so satisfying. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Fit Me powder. Maybe. There we go. That got a lot out. And I'm just going to take mine on, let's use a smaller brush first. I'm going to start off with this little brush and you take like a very little bit of it and just like dab it over your moisturizer. I'm going to use a smaller brush for these areas, under my eyes, and then a bigger brush for the rest of my face. And you just do like a very tiny bit. At least that's what TikTok said. It's supposed to give you like amazing skin. So we'll see, because obviously my skin isn't that good. So then I'm going to take this big brush. Look, I don't know if that's too much, but we're going to try it. All right, so then you set it with setting spray. So we're going to use my favorite. It's super dirty. This is the Wet n Wild Coconut. I love it. I love the smell of it. I love the way it makes my makeup hold. So you do that and you let that dry. So I'll be back once that is completely dry. Okay, so that's dry. I had to pull my hair back because I cannot put on foundation with my hair down. So we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Coconut Primer now. I literally just opened this because I just bought it. So we're going to go in with this. If it comes out. You guys see how much I'm squeezing that? Like, where's the product? Oh, there we go. I haven't used this, so I honestly cannot say how well it works. But there hasn't been very many Wet n Wild products that have disappointed me. So this feels like, it just kind of like feels like it evaporates. So next, we're on like a Wet n Wild kick over here. We're going to go with the Wet n Wild Luminous foundation. This is in the shade Too Dark for me or Too Light for me, depending on how we want my tan to look right now. So this is Soft Beige. I think this one's going to be, we can make this work. If you know me, you know Wet n Wild is like one of my favorite foundations. So that's on my face. We're going to take the Anissa Beauty foundation brush, which is gorgeous. Like, look at that. It's like triangle, beautiful. So we're just going to take this, and you guys know how to blend out foundation. Blend out foundation. Okay, so I just like blended forever, but on there, I blended it down my neck because I'm trying, I'm gonna have to take a picture and I want to cover up all these marks. But, okay, so next we're gonna use the e.l.f. concealer. It's one of my favorites. And then we're going to use a cream contour. This is also by Pharmacy. This is just their contour stick. So we're gonna throw those two on and blend them out. So Anissa Beauty does have like other face makeup brushes. She has like a concealer one, and she has like the big puffy one that I just used for my powder. I do not own them, so I just used my foundation brush for everything. So next, we're going to set a very little bit. I'm a little dry, so I don't like to set a whole lot. Y'all, look at that hair. Again, I'm going to take my little Fit Me and my little brush, and I'm going to take such a little amount and just pop this under my eye. I don't want to put too much because if I get like wrinkles during the day or whatever, I just want to be able to touch them up and buff them out. I'm like not even in the center of my screen. Do you see that? Okay, and then I'm just going to take what's on my brush, just pat it around my nose and around my mouth. All right. So next, we're going to throw on some blush from my Morphe palette. And what color should we do? I'm thinking I want to do this one. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And normally I would not do shimmer on my cheeks. But I've been into the shimmery blushes so much lately. And I'm taking that, honestly, on a JH04. Pretty much everything I use, brush-wise, is by Morphe. Not sorry. Okay, we're going to clean up these lips. This is an e.l.f. I don't know what it's called. It's coconut. It's like an lip exfoliator. So I'm just going to pop this on my lips. Just so those have time to rejuvenate. I'm going to use my blanket. Let's throw on some highlight. Then we're going to smoke out my lash line. Jaclyn Hill highlight. My fave. She's my girl. She doesn't know I exist, but... well, she does because she retweeted me one time. But I don't think she actually knows I exist. But it's one of my favorites. You see how I just got in my eyebrow? Pop it on my brow bone. I like to put some in the front over here. And then we're going to take This came with the powder I got from her, but we're going to use it for my highlight. Even though it's ginormous, that's okay. You hear that? I could be in my own band. Just kidding, I'm not musical at all. Honestly, I tapped off a lot because I don't need a whole lot for this look. I just want a little glowy moment for my face. Okay, highlight is on. We're gonna use this for my inner corner too, but let's go back to the burger. Okay, can I just like look at this? If you want to see, so I want a giveaway from them. If you want to see everything I got, like I got all these, look at these. Go check out my previous video and there will be some information on what I got. So we're gonna start with spinach, which is this green color down here. Then we're pretty much everything we did on top, we're doing on the bottom. So spinach, avocado, and mustard. So let's go. All right, we are smoked with eyeshadow. Okay, we're gonna throw in some mascara and maybe some black liner. Let me look. I don't think I want green, and I don't have yellow. I have, look, I have this. We'll put this in my waterline. This is a multi-stick from Wet n Wild. Obviously, I have not opened it. What color is this in? This is in peach, so it's a multi-stick. So we're gonna put this on my waterline. We're gonna throw some mascara on, and then we'll come back and do some lips. Okay, obviously I went with black because I tried the one I had, and then I tried another gold one, and neither of them would stay on my lash line, so we just did black. So for lips, I was trying to find my chapstick, but I can't find it. I'm gonna go in, this is by NYX. This is in the shade Natural. So we're going to line my lips with some of this. I overline my bottom and then overline the peaks of my top. Okay, there's your line. Next, we're going to go in with Caramel Frappe. This is a lip color from Glamlite. This is the color. Look how pretty that is. So, I figured this one is a little more neutral. So it might, it's not like too different from my lip color, because I don't want it to take away from like the eye look. Look how pretty that is. I am obsessed with these. I have worn one of these every day since I have got them. I wore, this is Pizza. I wore this on Sunday. And then, let me find it. There's like a shimmery one. What is this called? Donut Glaze. Oh my gosh. I love this color. These triangle ones, as cute as the packages are, I don't know, like, I don't know what the names of them are. Like, especially these two. I couldn't tell you what the names are because they don't have stickers on them. And I took them out of the box. So, I don't know. But, oh, I may mess my makeup up. Okay. I'm not doing anything to my hair because I have to go get it done and I don't want to rewash it. But I think I'm going to throw on a wig. We're going to take some pictures. I need to set my face again, of course, with my coconut. I'm going to cover my eyes. And that's the look, guys. We forgot to highlight my inner corner. That is not the look. We're going to go back into Jaclyn Hill. Dip into that with my little taped brush. We know. Give it a little inner corner glow moment. I was going to use this and put this all over my lid where the white was, but I didn't know if that would be too much. So, this is your simple but glam St. Patrick's Day look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, sorry about my neck, but cute, simple, relatively easy. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.